Yeah, this thing is definitely a lot quicker now. But this is my Kingbull Jumper-Go, and this used to be like a really pretty slow e-bike. But today we're upgrading it, and we've got the speed mod. So we're gonna see how fast we can go with the speed mod installed. But first, we gotta take this guy out and see what it can do with just the regular stock settings, the stock controller. So I can tell you guys right now, this is definitely not gonna be very fast. All right, well, we got it up to like 21 there, but it levels back off at like 19 or 20. Like I said, not very fast. So let's take this thing home and install that speed mod. So the way that you do this is basically you have to swap out the whole brain with this new brain right here. So the controller goes basically underneath the battery. We got to get the battery taken out first, and really for safety you want to have the battery disconnected anyways. So we remove the battery here, and the speed controller goes underneath this like mounting plate here for the battery. So there's a couple of screws that hold this guy in. You got to take those out and then pull that out, and the controller goes down in this empty space down here. So we'll get it wired up and see how fast we can go with this new speed controller in here. All right, we've got the new speed controller installed, and now we've got the battery topped off, clicked in. Let's see how fast we can go. All right, well, it seems like you could definitely feel right off the bat, it felt like the power hooks up quicker. Yeah, it definitely accelerates faster. We've already passed the 21 mile an hour speed limit before. Look at this, we're getting it all the way up to 31 right there, 31 miles an hour. So there you go, 10 miles an hour faster now with the speed controller upgrade. That is rad, you guys. I'm stoked. Now we're gonna take this thing out and see what it can do on some city streets. Before, when I reviewed this Kingbull Jumper-Go, I was a little discouraged because when I was driving around town, I kind of felt like it wasn't fast enough really to keep up with the traffic. But now that I've got this new 30 mile an hour top speed, this thing actually is giving me confidence around town that I'm gonna be able to accelerate quick enough, light to light, and just not feel like I'm gonna get run over by cars as I cruise this around town. All right, well, apparently that speed upgrade is all it took to really level up this Kingbull Jumper-Go. It took it from a bike that I was so-so on in the beginning to now I genuinely think is pretty dang awesome, you guys. So I always loved the Kingbull's just suspension and ride quality. Wasn't so huge on the looks with the step-through design, not necessarily my thing, but the ride quality on this bike was always great. I raved about it in my initial review. The suspension makes it super comfortable. Both the front fork and the rear actually work, which is huge, but I wasn't so pumped up with that 20 mile an hour speed limit. But now that we've removed that, I'm going 30 when I want to. I'm not feeling like I'm gonna get ran over by cars light to light or just generally around town. And this thing cruises nice, you guys. So yeah, it's not necessarily the cheapest e-bike, and then you gotta buy a speed upgrade. But once all that is on there, this is definitely a step above a lot of the other more budget-friendly e-bike options out there, and I have no regrets. So I hope you guys don't regret hanging out with me today. If you do want to hang out some more, check out one of the other couple of videos I've got up on screen for you right now. And until next time, keep riding, stay free. I love you guys.